can you solve this geometry challenge? Here's the question. Given this right triangle with hypotenuse of 2 units and the longer leg equals square root of 3 units. Now let's draw angle bisector. Now the goal in this question is to find the area of this shaded region. Now pause this video right now and see if you can answer this question, because I will show you the solution in 3, 2, 1. Alright, so given this right triangle, the goal is to find the area of this shaded region. Now, to answer this kind of question, first is to realize this number 2 and the square root of 3. Since it is a right triangle, so we can say, using Pythagorean theorem, we can say that this last side, or this last leg of this right triangle must be equal to 1. Or simply, this is a 30, 60, 90 right triangle. So 1 square root of 3 and 2. Now, since we want the area of this triangle, we need to find its base. So let's call the base b equal to b, because we now know the height. The height of this triangle equals square root of 3. Now, if the whole thing is 1 and this part is b, then the other part must be equal to 1 minus b. Now, why we do that? Because we will use one theorem, and this is the angle bisector theorem, because we have here an angle bisector. So an angle bisector of a triangle divides the interior angles of opposite side into 2 segments that are proportional to the other 2 sides of the triangle. Now in this given figure, we can say that CD over AC equals BD over BA. Now using this concept to our given right triangle, by the way, this angle bisector theorem can be used to any kind of triangle. Even though this is a right triangle, acute triangle, obtuse triangle, and so on and so forth. Alright, so using this concept, we can say that b over 2 equals, so b over 2 equals 1 over b over square root 3. Now, let's focus on this relationship and solve for the value of b. First, so what we're going to do is to cross multiply. So we have b times square root of 3 equals 2 minus 2b. Now, what we're going to do here is to add 2b on both sides. And then, notice that we can factor out the common factor of b. So we have b multiplied by 2 plus square root of 3 equals 2. And we want the value of b, so divide both sides by 2 plus square root of 3. Now, rationalize the right-hand side. So let's multiply by its conjugate, 2 minus square root of 3. So this will give us b equals 2 multiplied by 2 minus square root of 3 all over, we have 2 squared equals 4, and the square root of 3 squared equals 3. Now 4 minus 3 equals 1. Therefore, the value of b simply equal to 2 multiplied by 2 minus square root of 3. Now since we know the base and we know the height, we can now find the area of this triangle using the formula 1/2 times base times height. We know the base and we know the height, 2 times 2 minus square root of 3 and square root of 3. Now, let's multiply all those values together to find the area of this shaded region. Now, 1/2 times 2, this is just 1. And 2 minus square root of 3 times square root of 3, we have 2 times square root of 3 minus 3. And ladies and gentlemen, this is the area of this shaded region. Therefore, given this figure, then the area of this region, shaded region, equals 2 times square root of 3 minus 3 square units. And as always, we are done.